Welcome to Older Militarist Radio TV, and we're lifelong Catholics. And what we do is all for free, and for the love of Jesus Christ, and for Holy Mother, the Church, and we'll defend our Holy Mother, the Church. Brother Lex is doing some personal things today, and so I will be doing the news reports on Artsakh Genocide Day 15. As we mentioned yesterday, we would need those who can donate huge amounts to actually sponsor a refugee of the genocide of Artsakh 2023. So please donate and sponsor a refugee. If you don't know what we're talking about, please go watch yesterday's program and then watch today's program. Here's the news. Yesterday, 21-year-old Kachar, he was killed by Azerbaijani fascists on October 2nd while transporting food. From Nara. I found this heroic doctor on Facebook. She's Savet Yana Haratunian, who was one of the last ones with the other Artsakh doctors leaving Artsakh with remaining patients. I thanked her for her service. Her response: "I am sorry I couldn't do more." Yesterday, Azerbaijan reissues Artsakh maps with streets named after the Turkish criminal leader of 1915 Armenian genocide. And they say, "Here is one for you, Secretary of State Blinken." On first things, in one fell swoop, one of the world's most brutal dictatorships destroyed one of the world's oldest Christian communities. Not only that, but the dictatorship in question receives U.S. military aid and is considered a valued partner of the U.S. Another hero of Artsakh, a story of an incredible bravery from 13-year-old Gore, who drove 55 hours to ensure his family's safety. His courage echoes that of other miners from Artsakh, forced to take the wheel for their family's escape. Hashtag Artsakh Strong. Again, as we said yesterday, if you don't know what we're talking about sponsoring a refugee, please watch yesterday's program and learn about how to do that and what it will cost if you can do it. And just donate. They'll need as much as they can to help survive the brutal winters in Armenia. This was huge news yesterday. The National Assembly of Armenia ratified the Rome Statute with 60 votes in favor, 22 against, and 0 abstentions. The Rome Statute is now where Armenia is under the protection of the International Criminal Court, and they can now take Azerbaijan and anyone else who was part of this genocide in Artsakh to the criminal court in The Hague. And this also means if Vladimir Putin ever steps foot on Armenian soil, he is now can be and will be arrested or his war crimes against the Ukraine. This was also weird. Rescue operations in Artsakh called off. Police and rescuers also left Artsakh tonight. The search operations of the last days did not yield any results and they were suspended. The rescuers also moved equipment and fire trucks to Armenia. The head of Artsakh Interior Minister Karen Sargent is still in Steffenkerk. He has a few more people with him, and they will leave Artsakh in the coming days. Spokesman of Artsakh Interior Minister Honan Teravosian. Another one about Pope Francis accepting gifts from Aliyev and his murderous dictator's family. The Artsakh genocide started 2 years ago. It was finalized 11 days ago. Pope Francis, who happily takes bribes from Aliyev, hasn't said a word about the Armenians going through a second genocide. Money buys the Vatican too. Yeah. From a world united against terrorism on Twitter account found video of Azerbaijanis terrorists executing a wounded Artsakh POW. Not just shooting them, but viciously executing the guy while he is still alive and pleading with them, with the terrorists, to not kill him. Another 97 people arrived in Armenia from Artsakh, according to the latest data. 100,617 people forcibly displaced from Artsakh as a result of ethnic cleansing already in Armenia. As of October 2nd, the number was 100,520 residents of Artsakh arrived in Armenia, of which 53,935 received temporary housing from the Armenian authorities in 10 regions of the country. Breaking. Azerbaijan President Aliyev announced he has donated $1 million to the United Nations Human Settlements Program from the Presidential Contingency Fund. The donation comes the day before a UN mission visited the Artsakh region. So Aliyev bribed the United Nations. More on the uh, people, more on lawyers beginning to collect evidence against Aliyev and his terrorist regime to hold them accountable and hopefully try them for war crimes and execute the murderous terrorist pieces of dirt. Azerbaijan arming up with modern drones from Turkey. The new drones are the Sekuk Bayar Karta. They are they are like the heavy bombers of World War II. They can do high level bombing missions at high altitudes, and these things pack a punch. They hold 21 different bombs under its wings. Government members of Artsakh are in Armenia. Interior Minister Karen Sargent, National Security Service said, Arat Melakum, Chief of Staff of the President, Artsakh State Minister Artur Harut Tunian are already in Armenia. Deputies of the Artsakh National Assembly are also in Armenia. More illegal arrests by Azerbaijan. Near the Hakkari Bridge, Azerbaijanis abducted Artsakh National Security Service Director Arat Melakum, Media Hub reported. Reintegration in Azerbaijan means no more Armenian language in Artsakh. The Armenian dialect of Artsakh was first recorded in the 8th century. This creature claims to be the assistant to the member of the parliament for Stefankert, once a town of 75,000 Armenians, now a barren wasteland. UN lying to protect Azerbaijan after Aliyev gave them bribe money. They say no damage was reported to civilian public infrastructure, including hospitals, schools, and residential buildings. Cultural and religious sites in the city visited. There is only one store closed in the city, stated UN report. I think it's time for the UN be investigated for war crimes. And that goes all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. If it is found guilty of war crimes, as with all the murderous dictators, it should also face proper punishment. War targeted shelling to kill Armenians in Artsakh. 4 patients injured in explosion in Artsakh will be transported to France to continue their treatment there. Seeing the deterioration situation in Artsakh, it was decided to increase support to Armenia, bringing its total to 12.5 million euros. Now, folks, we need you to donate. Be generous. And please like and share our programs on the Artsakh genocide. I don't know how many we'll do, but we're at day 15. I have the contents list set up to go to at least day 30. Yeah. So please like and share all our programs on the Artsakh genocide that we can found on YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, including the original version, always on the website. The corrupt Russian peacekeepers who looked the other way awarded. Russian peacekeepers in Artsakh received state awards apparently due to their successful completion of the task set by the Kremlin in the early completion of the mission. The mission was to give Artsakh to Azerbaijan on a silver platter. Iran sends another 60 tons of humanitarian aid for the forcibly displaced citizens of Iraq. Now we're told in Western media, Fox, Newsmax, all the above, that Iran is evil. Iran is evil. Iran is evil. Well, if they are so evil, why are they being so helpful to their ancient friends of Armenia? Because they might have still a little good Persian blood left in them. and want to do the right thing, even though the leadership in Iran is a bunch of douchebags wanting to kill everybody in the world. Think about that, folks. The truth shall set you free. This is why the IAC was in Baku and has been revealed. At IAC 2023, Azerbaijan State Space Agency and an Israeli state military aviation and aerospace manufacturer signed an agreement to cooperate on the production and launch of spy satellites in Azerbaijan. More ministers of the European Parliament speak out. EU should reconsider relations with Azerbaijan. MEP Marina Calderon says. Yeah, here's another bit about the lawyers assigned to begin collecting evidence against Azerbaijan and how the people of Artsakh can help, send evidence to them without being revealed who they are so they can be protected. Switzerland allocates of their currency CHF 1.5 million for the people displaced from Artsakh, and CHF 1.5 million is $1,628,250,000. French military equipment can be sent to Armenia now. The head of the French Foreign Ministry said that Paris agreed to sign an agreement with Yerevan, which will allow it to provide military equipment to Armenia. And 1 hour later, after that news report, the thing was signed. France will begin supplying its weapons to Armenia to help bolster its military, to update its armory, to update its everything, so it can defend itself against Azerbaijan and Turkey. God bless France. Vive la France. Another French minister of the European Parliament, Francois Xavier Bellamy, speaking truth on the floor of the EU Parliament. Do the EU Commission and the leaders of our countries now understand why we were warning about the seriousness of the threat in Artsakh on the doorstep of Europe? And will they wake up now before Armenia itself is attacked? God bless you, sir. The first of many Armenian traitors to side with the Azerbaijani government. Sarkis Galitsin is the first collaborator who began to cooperate with the Azerbaijani authorities in Artsakh. Today, he has been appointed Commandant of Stefankert, acting as the municipal authority of Azerbaijan. May you, Sarkis, the Judas Iscariot, go where Judas Iscariot is. And that is the news of the day, folks. Again, please donate, like, and share our programs that will be found on YouTube, Rumble, and Odyssey. And also, please share the show page with all the news reports from Twitter and the proper Armenian news channels. That is it for Artsakh Genocide Day 15 news report. This is Order Military Radio TV signing off. Deus Volt.